Hi there. I'm Ellen Johnson. I am the owner of Serendipity Needleworks and the founder of the Stitchers Club, and I'm delighted to be here with you this afternoon for another episode of Needlepoint TV. So we are going to do a really fun thing this afternoon. I'm going to share with you the winners of the prizes for the 2020 Stitch Challenge. But before we do that, if you'll do me a huge favor and type in where you're watching from, say hello, and then let me know, give me a thumbs up or a heart or something to let me know that you can see me and hear me okay, because I want to make sure that you can, that all the technology is working right, because this is so important. I want to make sure that y'all can actually hear and see who won the prizes. So, all right, good deal. So I can see that you are checking in with me. So that's a good sign. And also want to remind you that if you're watching this as a recording, please make sure that you say hello and share where you're watching from as well, because it's always fun for me to see that. So if you have questions while we're going through this prize awarding, I guess we'll say, please do type those in the comments box, because I will keep my eyes open for that, and I'll do my best to get those questions answered for you. And also, if you're watching this as a recording as well, please feel free to leave questions in the comments too, because I do come back and check those. So great to see all of you. I see we've got people here from all over the place. This is wonderful. So we've got, let's see, we've got Kansas and Arizona and Michigan and Louisiana and, Texas, Kentucky. Oh my goodness, look. And then we've got Australia and Massachusetts and California. And this is wonderful. So I'm so happy to be here with y'all. And I know that we've had a really fun time. We've had a week's break between when the Stitch Challenge ended and now, but we had a really good time doing the Stitch Challenge with everyone. And I sent out an email earlier today. There were several people who reached out to us and asked if they could purchase the recordings of the Stitch Challenge. So I was like, well, I hadn't really thought about doing that. So, Danae and Riley and I talked about it. And so we've decided that we are going to make those recordings available. So if you are interested in getting the recordings for the Stitch Challenge, the 2020 Stitch Challenge, let me hop over here and I'm going to put the address up on the screen so that you can send an email to Riley at help@serendipityneedleworks.com and just tell her that you're interested in getting the information about getting those recordings for the 2020 Stitch Challenge. So that being said, I think that the best thing to do is to just go ahead and dive right in and share the prizes that we've got here. So we had 12 winners. So we have 12 prizes to give. We did two drawings for people who were just random drawings for people who didn't participate in the let's put it this way. Of all the people, we had the top 10 people who posted pictures and shared the hashtag and were here live with me or were on live with me each night. And so we have 10 winners, the top 10 people who posted the most and who joined me the most regularly and all that. And then after that, we drew names, did a random number generator thing. And we have two people who won prizes that were not part of that. I guess you call it what do you call it? What am I going to call it? The points. Yeah, the points thing. So I guess so that you weren't trying to accumulate points, or if you did, you weren't able to accumulate enough to get up into that top tier. So here we go. We're going to, which should I start with? Y'all help me. Should I start with the two random prize drawing winners, or should I start with yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll start backwards and go up the list backwards. So the two people who won the random drawings are Robin Johnston and Randy Monheit. So I'm going to need both of y'all. What I'll do, if you're here with me, great. If you're not, that's okay, because I have your email address. So we'll be reaching out to you to get your mailing address for where to send your prize. And y'all are getting a Serendipity Needleworks needle minder. So it's an accoutrements designs needle minder that they made exclusively for me. So y'all will get those. And then we also have 4 packages of silk ribbon with chenille needles. So the people who were, now we're starting up with spot number 10. So the person who was in spot number 10 will get a package of chenille needles and then an assortment of 3 different spools of River silk ribbons. And that person, number 10, is, and I hope I don't botch your name, Ann Skazafava. But anyway, Ann, I'm going to say it again. Skazafava was the winner of number 2 of the chenille needles and the silk ribbon. Number 9, in spot number 9, we had Ann Ballard. So Ann will also get some silk ribbons from River Silks. Brain lapse there, and some chenille needles. And then in spot number 8, also getting some silk ribbons and chenille needles, is Ann Kennedy McGuire. And then in spot number 7, the final bundle of silk ribbon from River Silks. I've got silk on my brain. I'm the Silk Road Fibers. Y'all know whenever I talk about straw silk, I always get the name botched up. Now I'm doing it with the River Silks. But no, the bundle of silk ribbon and some chenille needles, spot number 7, is Maureen Dubiak. So we are so happy to have all 4 of you ladies to share your pictures, to show up live. Thank you so much, and congratulations on winning those 4 prizes. So spot number 6, this is for one of the Father Bees Book of Stitches. And the person in spot number 6 is Deborah Daigle. So Deborah, congratulations. I'm so excited for you about that. And we have another Father Bees Book of Stitches, and that one for spot number 5 goes to Bev Pitts. So congratulations to both Deborah and Bev for coming in spots number 6 and number 5. So spot number 4. Oh, good. Ann says I said her name perfectly. Good. That is so awesome. Great. All right. So spot number 4 is for a laying tool. And the very first laying tool goes to Leslie Chappelle. So I'm so excited for Leslie. And then in spot number 3 for another laying tool. Now these are wooden laying tools, rosewood laying tools, and that one goes to Renee Grissom. So congratulations to Renee. And then our top 2 were neck and neck, and they both receive a copy of a Sandy Arthur book, one of her Shapes of Needlepoint books. So Julia Bell is in spot number 2. And our grand prize winner is Tracy Richmond. So I'm so excited to announce with you all of those winners. All of those ladies participated in this 2020 Stitch Challenge by not only stitching those samples, but by showing up to the nightly broadcast that we did and to sharing pictures on social media using our hashtags that were associated with the challenge. And they were the ones, those top 10 ladies were the ones who had the highest level of participation. So I thank everybody, though, and if you get my weekly emails, you know that I do consider every single person who participated in that challenge a winner. And I wish I had 622 prizes to give to everybody, because can you believe it? That's how many people we had that participated in the Stitch Challenge, which is amazing. So I'm so delighted to be able to share these prizes with these ladies, but consider all of you winners in my book. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for participating, because it made the best reverse birthday gift ever. I had more fun with that than I've had with anything in a long time. So I really do appreciate that. All right. So we have let's see, it's just 10 minutes after 2. So I wanted to do another little quick reminder that there is, over on the Serendipity Needleworks website, there's a blog post where there are 2 stitches that you can use on your needlepoint canvases. There will not be a new blog post this week because I am working like a little busy bee, trying to finish up all of the fun sheets and the putting the finishing touches on Stitch Guides Made Simple Live, the special event that's happening this weekend. And so there will not be a blog post this week, but we'll pick back up with our regular schedule next week. So if you aren't getting our weekly emails and would like to, let me go ahead and share where you can sign up for that. So all you have to do is just type that in your browser, and then you can sign up to get our weekly emails, because I do send emails out every Tuesday, and we would love to have you join us. And I think that's probably it. So we did the prizes. There was an email that went out today. If you haven't gotten that email, if you haven't checked your inbox, check your inbox, because there's a lot of information in there. And let's see, if you wanted to get on the list to get the information about the different about the recordings for the Stitch Challenge, then please send an email to help@serendipityneedleworks.com, and Riley will put your name on the list, and then we'll get that information out next week. And then trying to think, Stitch Guides Made Simple is this weekend. There's still time to sign up if you're interested in doing that. Registration does close on Thursday, and Riley's in the middle of doing all the check-ins now. So if you do think you want to participate in that, then I would say, let me see if there's anything. Yeah, here it is right here. So there's the link to that. If you're interested in signing up for that workshop, that's the link. And and there's all the information is on that page so that you can check that out. Trying to think anything else. No blog post Thursday. And I think that's it. So for those of you who are going to be joining me for Stitch Guides Made Simple Live, I am so excited about this workshop. It's going to be super fun. If you haven't had a chance to check inside the Facebook group for the workshop recently, I did add one little special homework thing that I haven't mentioned before now, which I should have. It was my mistake, and I'm sorry about that. But if you will make sure that you get one color photocopy and 2 black and white photocopies of your canvas before Saturday. If you don't have a canvas that you're going to be using for the workshop, that's okay. You can just follow along with me. You won't need, obviously, of any copies of a canvas if you don't have one that you're going to be using. But for those of you that do have a canvas, please go ahead, if you possibly can, and get those photocopies made of your canvas. 1 in color and 2 in black, 1 in color and 2 in black and white, for a total of 3. So see if I can do my first grade math there. But anyway, thank you so much for being here with me this afternoon. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And until next week, happy stitching. Bye for now.